How you doing, guys? You guys know I love my GEC knives. I love traditional knives. I love all kinds of knives. I really love pinch opening my slip joints. To me, I don't like having to dig with my thumbnail in here and dig out all the blades, and I think that's what turns a lot of guys off to slip joints. Now, it's not all bad, but I would generally prefer an easy open knife, pinch open knife, whatever I'm carrying. Today just so happens to be this. But anyways, anytime you can pinch open it is nice. Now these clip point blades, they have a nice bit sticking out here that you can just grab and pull around. A lot of the Wharncliffe traditional knives have a, they kind of come out of the frame a little bit more so you can pinch them open. That's always nice. I really appreciate it. It's one of the reasons that I had to pick this up. I love the bullet end jacks that GEC produces. It's the model number 85. Just trying to show you guys. If you don't know, whenever you find these numbers on the GEC knife, the first two numbers are the model number. So this was a SFO through Jerry Latham. Not Jerry. Oh gosh. Mike Latham over there at collectorknives.net. So this is, what is this? Ebony wood with the easy open spear, long pull with a match strike. Whenever I post this knife anywhere and make a video about it, a lot of people talk about how attractive this knife is. And yes, the color scheme and everything is great. But what I think a lot of people are really attracted to is this easy opening notch. And then also the secondary is like this sheep's foot style blade here, right? Or like a clipped blade, clipped pen blade. So it's almost like it could have been a spear blade and the front nose was docked off so that you come up with this like a Wharncliffe blade, right? More like a sheep's foot, has a little larger nose here. But anyways, a lot of people like this knife. Yes, the overall configuration, which the match strike pull here is really nice. Very striking and an awesome knife. But I think the most attractive thing is that easy open notch. Bang. Just pinch it open. So I start looking at my other bullet jack. It didn't have it because how it worked out, I wanted this knife right here. Couldn't find one anywhere for like 2 or 3 months. I was like, I caught the run way too late. They were already sold out. So I went ahead and bought this. You guys know I love the green. This is the, I believe, Briar green bone. So I bought this one. And liked it. And then this one come available. So I had to buy another one. So now I have two. But anyways. Like that one so much, but whenever it come to carry one or the other, I always pick the easy open, right? This was not easy open. This, you had to put your nail in here. Not that it's a huge deal. I mean, that's kind of the deal you get with traditional knives. But it's always nice to have that easy open notch. And you can see I put that easy open notch in here. So just figure I'd show it off. This one's actually going to be for sale in my next video or two, or maybe I've already posted it. I don't know how I'm going to upload these. But you can see I put the easy open notch in there. Was not too difficult. I think if you have a steady hand and a nice Dremel tool in your different size Dremel wheel grits, you could probably tackle this yourself with some sandpaper to round it out and kind of smooth off the edges of the bone. But of course I buffed it all. This looks like a factory done knife here. It really does. And not tooting my own horn or whatever, it just does. I gave it the little fluff and buff, so it's almost like a mirror. Not quite, but you can see it attracts fingerprints. Assuming this knife will have a patina on it before too long, so it's not really a big deal. So put the easy open notch in there, which makes it nice, real nice carry piece now. But now what happens, I had the long pen blade on here. This pen blade almost came up to here, so I had to dock off the front half of that pen blade. And you can see it looks nice and factory. Of course, I've got some fingerprints on here. I even put the little swedge on the front here to roll it all in like it's all factory done. I think this is a little more useful than that pen blade anyways. If I use this, it's usually to open up a box or something like that, and that drop down point really digs right in, just like a little utility blade, like a little razor blade. So anyways, I think it all fits. Proportion wise, I think it's a little bit more functional, maybe a lot a bit more functional. I think it looks great overall closed. Oh yeah. Oh no, I dig it. Let me know what you guys think. The bullet end jack with the easy open mod. If you guys want this done, shoot me an email. And most slip joints can be easy open modded, as long as you realize we may have to chop down your pen blade a little bit and turn it into a sheep's foot, because you have to make room for that. Otherwise you'd be cutting yourself on the back end here, because you'd have a big exposed blade, right? Yeah, I like it a lot. Anyways, so that went well, and was looking at my Queen number 69. This is the jackknife from Queen, and yeah, I had to do this one as well, which will also be for sale or already sold. Keep your eyes peeled. I like the knife a lot, just raising some funds. This is the 69, you guys, model number 69. You guys may know, if you're paying attention to the traditional knives, that Queen uses a lot of D2 steel. So this is D2 steel on both blades here. Real nice blade shape. I think it looks great with that easy open notch on there. More functional. This has a nice walk and talk and a very strong pull. Pull weight in slip joint means how tough is it to pull out. This is not quite a bear trap, but on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a strong 8, if not a low 9. So this is a very stout spring in here. And to dig that out, this actually come up all the way up without that notch in there, right? And the nail nick there, you know, you couldn't just whip this out of your pocket and pinch it open, because that pen blade come all the way out here. Again, we had to dock down this blade to make the little sheep's foot Wharncliffe, put the swedge on the front to make it all look factory. But anyways, did not interfere with the nail nick at all. Anyways, you see how stout that spring is. Man, oh man. And you can see this Queen has the same size blades on the secondary and the main. So this is a real stout spring. Usually GEC does not do that. GEC usually downsizes that secondary blade. Maybe you can see right here. See how that's a little bit thinner stock, which means it's not as strong of a pull on that secondary. Not all of their knives do this, but a lot of their newer ones. So you can see the secondary is a little bit thinner blade, which makes sense. I mean, it's a smaller blade, more of detail-oriented blade. But not this one, not the 69. Nice, stout blade, but you can still get it open. I mean, you can't. It's not a nail breaker by any means. It's just stout. So I think this knife really benefited over both of these. The 85 pull is maybe about a 6.5 on this one, maybe a 7, 7.5. I don't know why they're a little bit different, but they are. Maybe they stiffened up this spring knowing that it was an easy open, so that they could go a little stiffer on that spring, and that this one was a little bit softer, but still not soft. But you can see this is about a 6.5 to pull it out. But I mean, which made sense if you had to put your nail in here and pull it out, right? So anyways, all as I'm saying, a long way around saying, with a nice stiff pull on this queen. The easy open mod is very, very welcome in my opinion, because now you can just pinch it open. And it looks good too. I don't know if I like it because I know it's incredibly functional with that notch in there. I don't know, something about it. To me, it like invites you to put it in your pocket and use it. You don't have to think, oh, do I really need to cut something and dig my thumbnail in here and pull it out. You just pinch it open. Bang. I don't know. I love easy opens. And then on this D2 blade, this knife will stay nice and shiny. D2 is not a stainless, but it's almost. I mean, you hardly have to do anything to keep D2 up, or at least in my experience. Don't have to do anything. Maybe wipe it down with an oiled rag every few weeks or so, or if you're really using it hard, you know, and around with some salt water or something like that. You would want to do much more than that. Rinse it out, dry it off. Anyways, D2 is a great steel, and it will hold an edge. This is very hard, D2. This queen knives are known for shipping a little bit dull, and you really have to work to get that edge that you want on them. I don't know why. A lot of slip joint manufacturers do not sharpen their blades as sharp as we like them. I don't know if it's by design or if they just haven't figured out how to sharpen yet, but anyways. Maybe you guys can see too, I took off the Billboard Queen cutlery on here as well. So now it's a nice sterile blade. Also buff this one up. Clean it up a little bit. Or a lot of it. So that's it. That's the easy open mod on a 69, the model number 69 Queen Jack, and on an 85 bullet end jack. These will be 2 of the many knives I will have for sale or already sold. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. We'll see you on the next one.